I am mind blown. Turn it back on.
Yeah.
Now turn it off. Now give it some revs. Good morning and welcome to Quicksilver HQ, where I am back. The blue sky is also back, and behind me we've got the entire current product range from Quicksilver on the new Defender. We've got diesel, which I am very much excited to hear because it is an exclusive, no one has heard it yet, and still a prototype. We've got the P400 petrol behind me. And then we've got the beast, the Defender V8. I'll get the guys from Quicksilver on camera throughout this video to explain the entire range, and then whilst I'm out in the Defender we're going to be very much giving an exhaust expert review. But first, let's start with that. Now, I haven't gone completely bonkers. There is a reason why we're going to start with the diesel. Barry is in the driver's seat. Can you talk to me a little bit about the setup that we've got and the exhaust system that's on this?
Yeah, this is a direct replacement for the rear section that comes with the D250. It's also available for the D200 and the D300.
Yeah.
We replaced just the rear section because just before that there's a very clever valve system that's working which helps heat the OPF pipes and stuff. But ours is just the rear section, and in that you have basically two bits of tech. You have one bit which helps the exhaust gases leave the car, the boring diesel fumes that don't really sound particularly good if they sound of anything at all.
Yeah.
And then the other side is actually a speaker, a sound generator
that
creates an actual sound, a muscle-rich sound that basically gives your diesel just a presence on the road, which it definitely doesn't have from the factory.
That is why you call yourselves the sound architects. Do you want to start it up? Let me get round the back first though, because this honestly will blow your mind what this can sound like. Go for it. All right, now let me come back round.
Yeah, and then with two taps of the button, the auto stop-start thing, silence. And
let me go back to the back because that is mental. Turn it back on.
Yeah.
Now turn it off. Now give it some revs. All of the sound is coming from the engine up front. Go on, give it some revs. I am mind blown.
It's quite a difference, and yeah, if you're like me and you've got a baby and a wife, it's nice to go from discreet to loud.
That is fully on. Okay, turn it back on again. Go for it. Can you just roll around the industrial set? I just want to hear this, like, on the move. This is the most mental mod. Now this is very much an exclusive. Just listen to it gurgle on idle. Whilst the product is on the Quicksilver website, it is not for sale yet. It is very much still in the prototype phase. I am blown away. There are so many diesel Defenders out there that just want the sound similar to the petrol or even the V8. that is as close as you're going to get. That sounds incredible. And as Barry said, super rich on the tone. And then you can completely shut it off if you do just want to smoke around in complete silence. Listen to it. Now at this stage of the day, the next part of the video was me being handed the keys to the Defender V8 for me to take out onto some amazing country roads on the doorstep of Quicksilver headquarters. And as you can see from the GoPro footage, that's exactly what I did. And I actually got Ollie on camera to talk about the V8 product because he is an exhaust expert. Everyone that works at Quicksilver has a huge passion for the exhaust acoustics that come out, and it was so interesting to delve deeper into the engineering and research and development into the V8 product. However, my interior GoPro refused to record audio, which is rather inconvenient when I'm trying to do a review of an exhaust. I love delving into the materials, the way that the pipes bend to create the sound that is enhanced above and beyond what the factory sound sounds like. And the Defender V8 already sounds great, and what Quicksilver were able to do is refine that tone, enhance and amplify, and create a really crisp and rich sound without it being a little bit too ASBO, like what you would expect from a Range Rover Sport SVR exhaust system. And it was fascinating to speak to Ollie and also experience it myself from the driver's seat. However, the GoPro refused to record audio, therefore, well, the exhaust can actually do the talking for me, because thankfully I've got a lot of flybys and some GoPro from my older GoPro in which I shoved right next to the exhaust. So whilst this video didn't quite go according to plan and my GoPro Hero 10 let me down drastically, what I was able to capture was 3 completely different exhaust systems for potentially 3 completely different customer bases that have all gone down their own unique research and development path to offer something different to Defender owners. And I think that's the best way that I can summarize, because whilst the V8 was incredibly intoxicating and I loved driving one again, and the performance that you get with it is super impressive, for me, the uniqueness of what Quicksilver have created with the diesel exhaust system is something that I've never heard before, never seen before. And actually, to experience it in person, I feel like they are going to sell hundreds of thousands of them. Everyone with a diesel Defender should have that, because popping down to the shops, you've got a car that looks great, looks macho. The Defender 90 or the Defender 110 always has that cult image, and if you don't have the sound to match, then it can really sweep under the radar. So a Quicksilver sound architect is definitely the way forward to get a rumble, so that popping down to the shops, bumbling along your farmland, you've got the tone, and the fact that it's just a diesel engine, but it sounds like that, is the ultimate win. And I think that's the way that I'm going to summarize. So head into the link in the description. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video, and whilst it wasn't what I intended to film, it has still been incredibly fun to make and experience the Quicksilver range on their new Defenders. I will see you soon, guys. Take care. Goodbye.